Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids. Now, I've already posted news earlier on the Geekanoids website about two new cameras that Nikon have announced today. And I just wanted to share my thoughts about the two cameras. Now, they're both called the Nikon 1 or the Nikon 1 if you're in the US. And there's two different models. The J1, which you can see on your screen now, looks really nice. Tiny body, interchangeable lenses. Available in the 5 colours you can see on the screen. We've got the white, black, red, a silvery grey colour, and also a pink version as well. And it's got a new super high speed AF CMOS sensor, 2.7 times crop factor. What that means is if you put a 10mm lens on this camera, it's going to be equivalent of a 27mm lens on a standard 35mm camera. High speed shooting, this is the amazing bit. Up to 60 frames per second at full resolution. That is absolutely phenomenal. And it also does 10 frames per second with this, I think it's called adaptive focusing as well, so it will continually focus on different points as you're shooting at that 10 frames per second. That is fantastic. There's also 1080p capture as well. It does 1080i 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames per second. So we've got two different modes there, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. Let me just run through some of the other specifications. I'm not going to go through all of them because you can read this on the website yourself. But we've got 10.1 million pixel count, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a new Nikon 1 mount, so these are new lenses with a different sort of mount just for the Nikon 1 cameras. And the image sensor is a 13.2 by 8.8mm CMOS sensor. Dust reduction system built in as well. Very nice looking camera. And let me just scroll all the way down to where it mentions about the movie modes, which is what I was most interested in. So 1080 60i, we get 20 minutes recording time. 1080 30p, we get 20 minutes, and if you're going down to 720 resolution, you get up to 29 minutes of recording time. H.264 in MOV file format, so nice and friendly with the editing programs that we use on the Mac. The screen on here is a 3-inch screen, 460k dots, so 460,000 dot resolution, which is okay. That's a very acceptable screen resolution. For that sort of size screen. Built-in stereo mic, no external mic on this one, which is a shame. It's also got a built-in flash as well. Plenty of features that you can throw into the J1, and it looks like it's a very capable tiny little camera. Moving on, we have got the V1. Now this is the top of the range Nikon 1 camera. And what this adds in is a high resolution electronic viewfinder. I'll come on to the specifications of that in a minute. Primarily though, everything else on it is the same. There's just some different construction in it. So you do get a much more sort of rigid and better materials used in the base plate and the top plate on this one. But primarily the same when it comes to sort of shooting speeds, video resolution, etc. Let me just scroll down. Let me go actually straight into specifications here and just point out a couple of the differences. Now, when we go down to where it says about the screen, if I can find this nice and quickly for you, probably gone straight past it. So we've got the same resolutions. Here we go, 3-inch monitor, same size, but 920k dot, 921k dot resolution, so double the resolution of the J1. And it's also got that built-in viewfinder as well, which is really high res as well. I think it's up here somewhere. Let me just find this for you. I want to quote you the right specifications. Where is it? It's probably right down near where I was reading about the screen. And I can't memorise all these. I can try. And it's not on there. I can't see it on there. But basically, the here we go, 1440k dot electronic viewfinder with 100% coverage. So where you can see my mouse hovering at the moment, there is a viewfinder built in to the back of this camera. Now the screen isn't articulating on either model, which is a shame. There's also this thing called Short Movie Creator, which creates up to 30-minute movies, which is nice, and also a motion snapshot. And what this does is it takes 2 images, and then it creates it sort of puts them together and creates almost like an animated GIF file where that photo is going to move. So that looks really, really cool. Now, if I head on over to my Geekanoids website, here we go, and onto the news page, I've actually got on the Geekanoids website details of the pricing already. So the Nikon 1 V1 in a 10 to 30mm kit comes in at £829. The V1 with a 10mm lens, £879, and with a 10mm to 30mm zoom lens and a 30 to 110mm zoom lens comes in at £979. Now the J1, which is the slightly sort of lower spec body and doesn't have that built-in viewfinder, similar packages, 10 to 30mm kit £549, a 10mm kit £599, 10 to 30 and 30 to 110mm £699, and a special double zoom lens kit in pink. Don't know what makes it special apart from the pink colour, at £749. Now I did post also up on the Geekanoids website, so a little bit of a shameless plug here. We have got galleries of the V1 and J1 models, so you can click on play and this will go through photos of all of the models and the colours that have been released today. Looks like an absolutely stunning camera. It's available, I think, second week of October, so not long to wait, just sort of 2 or 3 weeks away. I'll be trying to get one into the Geekanoids office to bring you a review. Thanks for watching this quick update, and I will see you all in the next video.